What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Three in the Possible Podcast.
Yes,
I'm your boy, Fredro Silly, the Silly is.
And you already know, I ain't even gonna say my name. No. You already know you got your boy Stu. Y'all know what it
Real
is,
shit.
man.
Your boy Blizz, a.k.a. UGLY, episode 32.
32.
30, like magic. Oh.
Magic before all the other stuff.
Shit, when I think of 32, I think of Channel 32, The Simpsons.
Oh, man. Niggas said before all the other stuff.
Before all the other stuff.
I feel you. And as y'all, well, we just, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, we just found this out too myself. Suicide Awareness Prevention Month. I did not know that. So we wore colors and, you know what I'm saying, in
honor
light
of
that. I
yeah.
definitely did not know that until this morning. So wanted to definitely, like I say, we always try to bring awareness to that because that's something that definitely Fredro doesn't know about, but we also been enlightened to. So my question is what's something that you deal with mentally that probably nobody know about, and something you just found out about yourself that you deal with?
Well, for starters, everybody know I deal with depression. And you said what something you deal with, something.
Yeah, something that you deal with mentally, like from it. You say you deal with depression, so like,
depression, and all the other good stuff that come along, anxiety, the suicidal thoughts, of course. Yeah, they ain't good, but you know what I'm saying. Every dog has his day. You know what I'm saying, and it's.
Hard to deal with.
It is. It's challenging as hell because it's like you wake up to a game. It's like you're playing a never lasting game. This is a song that doesn't. It can go on, you know what I'm saying? It's that lamb chop shit.
It's crazy because you can, with me, not to cut you off, it's like falling in that hole. Like you say, like you acknowledging yours. Like me, type, I'm like in denial to a extent. You know what I mean? Like, man, I ain't fucking no depression. Fuck is that? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But so I know for a fact, it's like I fall into a hole. Well, it's what I mean by that is throughout the whole week, Monday come, and it's like I'm zoned out, just going through the work week, doing what I'm doing, the normal routine, and then my off day is like, damn. I come back to reality, like, damn, I just zoned out the whole week. Now, I can be me. I can be, chill, do this, do that. But it's like I say, it's just like, man, it's like a zone, like real life zoned out. And I don't come to until I get, real shit, like payday. That just open your eyes like, damn. Like you living again, like you gotta
something to live for now.
Right,
shit.
real.
It's like a
crazy,
break.
So
it's crazy though, like, cause I feel like I don't, like, I get what you mean by that. Like, it's just robot mode. I think that also plays, like, I know a lot of people, which I try not to plan to that shit, but that Zodiac shit be making me laugh because, like, one of the traits they said with Gemini is, like, we get bored real fucking fast. Like, we childlike as far as, like, interest. So, like, how you be saying that through the week, like, I find myself just, like how you say, it's just a blur. I know I have to do this, so I don't think about it. Because I know in my head, but I also be feeling like, I try to put it off on Zodiac, but I be feeling like that shit is a form of mental, because if I think about it, like, damn, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Instead of just being like, okay, I gotta go. Like, I can't think about shit like that. Otherwise, that shit fucks with me, and it gets me irritated.
Jobs I done quit.
For real. I'm just being real, like, bro. Like, if I thought about it like that, like, real shit.
Hate this motherfucking job.
Real shit.
Real, like, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of routine. Like, I like doing routine shit. I don't like that. It's crazy because I be having to force myself to just, okay, we're not gonna think about that shit. And I know that's a form of mental health because I have to trick myself into creating shit. That's just like, you at your job, you know how to do everything. Like, you great. Like, and it really ain't no more to go. You there. I have to trick myself into like, okay, today, I'm going to see if I can do this, and make it challenging. Because if I don't, bro, I will literally, like, get irritated as fuck. Like, do I really need this fucking job? Like, I'll feel stuck.
And that's where it is with me, because I'm one of the people, I gotta have something to do. I get bored easy as a motherfucker. I'm not a video gamer. I'm trying to get into that shit, but man, my attention span ain't there to sit there for 4 or 5 games. Motherfucking that 2K shit. I try playing that shit. Yeah, 2K. I don't even think I'm done creating my dude.
And that's like I say,
get bored quick.
That too.
So I said, so it's just like I try to get into them. It's just like, yeah. The only thing I find myself that I can spend hours is just music. I could be downstairs in my basement for like 2 days, nigga. My wife won't even see me, but she know I'm downstairs. She'll come down there casually, but shit. I mean, rather than that, music is only my only outlet. Like, the only thing that I can find that can put me in a mode. I can, you know what I mean, I can be going through my darkest times where like I don't want to be bothered with music. And I force myself to go down there on like the 3rd day, like, man, all right, look, nobody gives a fuck. That's why I gotta tell myself, hey, look, nobody gives a fuck about how you feel. People gonna say, oh, okay. So it's just like, for me, music is just even if I ain't even gotta make it at the time, because I hate doing music when I'm at that point, but it be some of my best music, you know what I'm saying? But I really hate making music when when I'm in that hole of depression, because I don't want to hear that shit no more. I'm living it. You know what I'm saying? Then for me, it's just like talking out loud about people. I always, you know, find your way to express about it. So yeah, it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster.
Definitely
so it's
like, up and down.
Yeah, so it's just like
you get that low, and like I said, for me, it's during the week. I'm like, damn, I gotta pay this bill, I gotta pay that bill. Like, damn, I just got a fucking paycheck. I got $3 in my account. Like, shit. But to me, my mental go to, okay, my kids straight though. Like the house straight. I ain't gotta worry about. You know, that's where my mental go. Then payday come again, and then, you know, you get a little boost. You got a little money. You know what I mean? And then it never fail. Come another fucking
But
bill.
you know what's so crazy? And that's the crazy thing, man, bro, that I deal with is like, I'm not trying to skip ahead because I know that's gonna go to Stu's next question. So it's more in that category, but I just feel like sometimes, bro, like that's it. Just my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck what do I like doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, just being real, bro. Like
shit
that's
you don't even think about
real shit. Like,
really
what the fuck do I like doing? As a man, that's why I say, bro. Like,
just
sometimes
go with everything at a certain age. You just be like, all right, cool. As long as y'all good, man.
Facts.
And that's how.
And I don't want to be that. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be like that. I want to really be like. I want to be more than just a provider. You know what I'm saying? Protector. Like, but I mean, it's like just like, cause that shit is depressing, bro. To me, like, it's just like, okay, I know.
Just to you, definitely.
I know, you know what I'm saying, for real, bro. Like, I know, like,
smile on the kid's face, but man,
like, and that's what I'm saying. And then we get that. That's what I feel like a lot of people don't understand. Like, bro, when you really, I'm not talking. Like I say, I'm talking to real men, fathers. When you get that little, okay, yeah, the gratification, because that's come with it. Like that, I take very much pride in being able to provide when my family wanted. I got it. But then it's like, okay, once everything is okay, it's like fighting a war. If I know, like you said just a minute ago, okay, the bills and everything is straight. Now what does the warrior do now? Everything is straight. Everybody's happy. Now what do? It's literally like no more war. You know what I'm saying? If that's where your mindset go, like, I'm fighting with these bills and I gotta make sure the kids straight and I gotta make sure that's a natural for us. That's why I posted that on our fan page. What do you give your all to besides excluding your kids and your job? We know that. That's a given. Now, what do you give your all to besides that? If you take that away, bro, like that's something we naturally do. Take away the motivation to feed your family and your job. Okay, that's straight. Now, what are you doing as a man?
It's crazy because I know I got a passion for, and it's I can't say a weird passion, but it's I ain't so say.
I be talking about no hoes still.
I mean? Nah, you know. Yeah, you know I ain't talking about no, but it's writing. Like I can sit there, I can literally pull up like at least like notebooks, like 6 or 7 fucking notebooks full of what I know other than other ones, in my old house. But notebooks full of just me writing. And it's mostly about scriptures that I expound on, and it's just my thoughts, you know what I mean? But writing, I love to write and just jot my thoughts down and just expound on, like, for example, if I'm going through something, I'll find a scripture for that. And then I would just jot. And by the time I look up, I done wrote 7, 8 fucking pages of just front and back of just notes. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get myself back to that. Cause like I say, and that's what I feel like I know I fall to that back over. It's just like I'm just living. What I want to do, I put on the back burner because I have to do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this, at some point, you have to just say, I say that's a joke, man. Fuck them kids. You know what I mean? You just got to go out to the bar, whatever you like doing, and just do that.
But that's what I mean, nephew.
You will wake up and you'll be 50, 60 years old.
Exactly.
And be like, damn. And sometimes the sad part is, sometimes when you get older, you did all this shit, took care of everything, and you get up and your kids won't even come visit you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You have to, and it's fucked up because you in your head you think like, man, what? My kids, I do this, that, they gonna take care of me. You know what I mean? Even though you know you're a man, you gonna take care of yourself. But I done seen that shit. Motherfuckers crying and hurt.
And that's what I mean.
They got their own life. They doing their shit now.
When you say
you
take
sacrifice
care of,
your whole.
Yeah, cause take care of for any real parent. Just come see me. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go to the store together. I know that's what I want from my kids. Like when I get older, exactly. Like just come over. I'm finna go eat dinner with dad and mom tonight. I'm finna go over there, watch a movie. I'm gonna come by shit and dad listen. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know my kids joke all the time. Like dad get old, that nigga gonna be talking. He gonna be sitting there talking and shit. We gonna have to listen to that shit. So give me that. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the time for me. But I mean is like where I struggle with now is like putting that time that I do have into something productive. Like I don't want it to just be like I said, the father shit and all that. That's a given. I mean, like with me, it'd be like, okay, when everybody's straight, now I got this free time. What am I doing to push myself forward? Cause I literally say it all the time, bro. I even name that shit. I call it 100 by my ambition because I literally, bro, constantly think of shit to like, okay, if I do this, I can get this. I can do, and I don't mean get material things. I just mean like I can move something and do something different. Like when we went fishing, bro, that to y'all might have been like, oh, okay, we just went fishing. That shit, bro, literally meant a lot to me because it was like, dude, that shit was different. It was something I always wanted to experience. I ain't never really did.
I never did.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit was dope as hell, bro. Like when I go back and watch that episode, that shit is a big memory for me.
Even though I ain't catch shit.
Right.
I had a blast.
You know what I mean? And it's like more of them moments.
It's the hunt.
Yeah, I'm finna say
definitely the hunt.
And that's why I'm like, I see it all the time, you know what I'm saying? And I got so many people that talk about doing it. So like I said, for me, never, experiencing it was definitely a blessing.
Real talk. This old school cat told me that you gotta talk to them. You gotta, while you fishing, you gotta be talking to her like, come here, bitch. Like an old school player. Like, bitch, you gonna bite this line.
You gonna get on this line, man. You know what I'm saying?
You understand me? Nah, I definitely enjoy fishing though, for real. But I know we getting to just like say, cause we expounding on suicidal awareness.
Yeah.
So just to answer that, or just expound on that a bit, I can't say I never thought about taking my own life because the devil definitely will shoot them thoughts up there. You know what I mean? It's up to you to accept that thought. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, some of them devilish, demonic thoughts that you have, you think they're yours. And you claim that. You know what I mean? You can't it says in the Bible you should not claim those thoughts. Them not your thoughts. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't think like that because, like I say, they don't particularly know the Bible or whatever the case may be. But them thoughts definitely came past my mind, but I instantly shoot those down. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm like what my baby would do without me. You know what I mean? Or I definitely got to that point, but it's more with me. You got more
self-control.
Right. I'd rather take my anger out on somebody than to take it out on myself. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, them thoughts that definitely came across my mind was like, man, you should just tone ahead. You see how it is, you know what I mean? Go ahead and just do it.
See, one of the biggest things, my bad to cut you off, one of the biggest things with those is the way they come, they don't come, to make this real quick, those thoughts, they don't come when you're fighting that battle. They come when you at the end, when you see that tunnel and you just like, you start scooting like, oh shit, there's a little light. Then that's when your mind starts to play the tricks on you like, shit, I mean, who are you? How you feel? You know, plays a big part. So a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people can be mental strong than a lot of others. But it's just like, goddamn, it's just like if you've ever starved or, you know, lived on the street, you know, like, goddamn, like every time I feel like I'm like, all right, I'm not falling that deep. I'm not falling deep. I never fall into that deep. And then you fall that deep and like, damn, how did I get here? And then you start to believe what you doing is okay. All right, I'm all right. I ain't worrying about paying no bills. I'm on the street. I got to worry about, ain't nobody really trying to get in contact with me. So you start to live that shit, and then before you know it, you like, damn, I'm listening to the wrong person.
Yeah, and that you ain't wrong about that at all, bro. Like I compare that to just trauma. Like you're being like we are trained to condition a certain way. You know what I mean? So like that could even go to like, and that just shows like we're all different. Cause I might look at something and be like, this bitch ass nigga crying over this shit. Like, nigga, get up and let's go, keep it moving. But that's because I'm like, that's why I say, bro, God made us all different. Mm-hmm. If we was all equally strong, it's gonna be areas that, right? you might have the motherfucker might be physically strong as hell, but mentally weak as fuck. So if something happened that fuck with him mentally, because the devil know that. Okay, I can't get a nigga to come directly at you and whoop your ass, but I can get this female to come seduce this nigga because your brain is feeble. Your brain is, you know what I mean? So it takes, bro, like how we all sit here. I know that this is weaknesses that I have that Stu got a strength in. You got a strength in. And I feel like if we play more to people who cater and bring out the best in us, then you find yourself in better situations, bro. So many times we around motherfuckers that don't have our best interests at heart. Just being honest. And we don't think that shit matters. Like, oh, that's bro, or that's or whoever your energy is around, bro, that shit is affecting you. Either directly or indirectly. You know what I'm saying? Because we human. You around that. You know, like my biggest thing I know for a fact, when I'm around motherfuckers and the environment is low, and the only thing that the conversation is talking about people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't talking about no ideas. We ain't talking about like when I'm around y'all, bro, I'm dead serious. I feel like I'm at my peak because I'm getting to feed an inch that is like, bro, I literally, nigga, we're gonna talk about ideas. We're gonna talk about shit how we can be creative. I'm a creative junkie. Mm-hmm. I love creating shit or trying new shit. When I'm around motherfuckers, bro, and all we talking about is, man, you know, this bitch was at the club, or what drink we about to get, and because I've done that shit my whole life, I find myself getting depressed. Like, bro, this shit.
That's the black culture.
And that's sad. That shit, man.
We can't indulge. If you going to the
making
cookout,
any money off this conversation? Can I profit in this any kind of way?
We can do a survey. If you go into a cookout, what's gonna be there? The first thing come here, if you go into a cookout, what you think? What's
spaghetti?
No. I'm saying,
drinks.
You know the food and shit. Right. Okay. You know it's finna be liquor and weed.
Right.
Okay. At a black cookout, you know it's finna be liquor and weed for them. Real talk. And I know
if it ain't, the motherfucker gonna be like, what the fuck they doing up here?
Motherfucker gonna be
these
in that
niggas
bitch
had
fight.
Capri Sun.
That's where they ask you who all gonna be there.
Facts.
Because I know if you two niggas there, it's some drinking going on. So I'm gonna bring my own smoke, so I ain't gotta worry about that. So as long as I know it's two of, yeah, that's that. Old
But that's what I mean, bro. If we know, like, okay, this is stuff we all, you know what I'm saying, know this is stuff that's hindering the spirit. You know what I mean? But if we doing this and it's still, the conversation is still being positive and trying to keep the vibrant high, that negates shit. But if we sitting here, like, think about that. If we sitting here, we get to talking about what niggas pissed us off, who did us bogus, who da-da-da, because this shit is evil. Watch how quick this conversation gets to, I should have never let that nigga slide. I should have let that shit slide. Because you feeding negative with negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you around motherfuckers like how we are, we be drinking, and like, nigga, we don't stop laughing around this motherfucker. And we be talking about real shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's because the vibration is so high, like, bro, okay, this shit is so low that it ain't gonna kill the vibe because, nigga, whatever we talking about, nigga, we know the vibration here is. You know what I mean? Like, that shit matter, bro. That shit matters a lot, the vibration you around.
And that get me into my next question that I had. Because, like I say, what our community is, man, we grew up with a lot of toxic traits.
Yeah.
That was just passed on generation to generation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You gotta be able to break through.
Real talk. Yeah. You have to, that's the thing. You have to be able to first acknowledge that, you know what I mean, that this is wrong. Mm-hmm. And then be able to go, because sometimes that's going to mean going against your mom, your dad.
Yep.
You know, that's going to mean like that. This is not right. You know what I mean? This is how I'm doing it. You know what I mean? This is, and man, especially them old school superstitions. You know what I mean? You better,
I ain't gonna jack.
You split a pole around my great girl or grandma. Shit, hey boy, your ass is
shit. Split a pole, sweep a foot.
So you fuck around, sweep them feet if you want to.
Motherfucker, what?
Getting on your ass.
But that ain't shit but superstitions, bro. Like,
walking around with one shoe on.
Because people don't know what witchcraft is. They don't know what black magic is. They don't know. They don't know what those things is. That's a lot of, and it's big in our community.
Hell yeah, it is.
But my question was, does the black community have too low of expectations for black fathers? Does our community have too low of expectations for black fathers? And real talk, and I'll say my thing is I say yes. Our community, like mothers in our community, mothers have to be there. That's father. What they say? Mother's baby, father's maybe, daddy's maybe. You know what I mean? That's their motto. Mm-hmm. And without even thinking about it, okay, let's say you have a baby with a girl. Y'all got a baby. The baby with her, but y'all ain't together. You come over and you bring this baby some shoes, or you come, bring the baby some shoes, clothes, something to eat, and the mother on Facebook or social media praising all this. Look what her daddy just got. Ooh, what's the praise for? Nigga, this is what you supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Right. And people get lost in that. Like, and I said, black fathers, yeah, but mothers, y'all have to stop doing that shit. This is something that they supposed to be doing. They don't get no kudos for that. You wake up in the morning and you take your baby to school, even if you're not with the mom. You doing this for your baby. You don't get no fucking kudos for that. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be a part-time dad. Just like she a full-time mom. And ladies, sometimes y'all be in the house with the kids, but y'all ain't raising them. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You could be a two-parent household. Mm-hmm. Two of y'all in the household, and y'all still not raising y'all kids. The internet is. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I done been there. You get tired, you want to have you some fun, you go watch TV. They watch all type of shit on YouTube that y'all don't even know about, and that shit is feeding them all type of bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's another, man, I'll be looking at some shit that they show that my little 4-year-old be watching. I'm like, no, you can't watch. Now I got to monitor what she watch. You know what I mean? Because that should be be all type of crazy shit on there.
I think the
was that the whole 30 or the first 15?
It's already past 15. So
Okay.
This is the second question.
All right. Oh, go ahead, first. My bad. You can cut that part.
I think the expectations are high. I don't think they low. I think they more higher now because they want men. You know, how women are getting to that point where they got their voice and they want to be heard and they want shit taken off their plate. So they want
Right.
They want your physical to match up to what their abilities are. Because if you bringing in the bread and you bringing in all that, and to them, these new women are tired. They tired of doing it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do what our mothers enjoy doing. They don't care about cooking. They don't cook with soul no more. That's why that's why it's easy to take you and 30 of your homegirls out to eat, and if that nigga don't pay, he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I would have to say is like, and I'm just being real. I'm gonna say that agree with you that it's high, and I'm also gonna say that keep giving that nigga his praise. I get the sentiment of that's what we supposed to do, but at the same time, because a lot of us don't do it, the few that do, I feel like, bro, yeah, get that man his flowers because, bitch, half of these bitches that's doing that shit, bro, that's posting shit like that, they got a nothing ass nigga living there, and bitch, you literally exactly real shit, and you literally take it from that child to give to this broke ass nothing ass nigga that you got standing there. Child support come, this shit ain't really going to the baby. It's this nigga need Jordans and shit like that. And you
V-Bucks.
Real shit. So when a dad really still knowing all that shit, especially as a black man, when we know all that shit is going on, when you know all that shit is going on and you still show up, because as men, that's what we supposed to do. I get that. But bitch, I ain't gonna lie. If a bitch do get her mind right and say, hey, her daddy, you know what I'm saying, we be doing this, woo, woo, woo. Bitch, I want my flowers. Because, yeah, I'm naturally supposed to do this. But at the same time, bitch, if you literally got a nothing ass nigga sitting there and you could throw praise to this bitch ass nigga every time you buy him something that 9 times out of 10 came from my child being there, is why y'all able to do this and eat good and do all this shit because of my, you know what I'm saying, my loins.
That's a whole nother scenario.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think about it from that point.
So when you give, like I said, bro, like when you look at that from that standpoint, if a bitch ever have a moment where she feeling us, whatever, her daddy came through and did this. Because most of the time, when bitches do that, that's in them situations, they not even doing it to praise the nigga, really. They doing it to make his bitch mad, or you know what I'm saying, to some
see, and that's
shit.
Them nothing ass.
Real shit. It ain't nothing to really show for the baby. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga been doing that. But so that's why I say, but still, if a nigga can, you know what I'm saying, if real dads and fathers can catch them strays, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga catch them strays because that it's good sometimes. Just to get see that, yeah, you know. Man.
But you know what, real quick before you say them, you know why it's so hard to get that? Because she already bashed you to the world. So
right.
You can't take back what you've already said.
Yeah.
You've already told the world I'm trifling, good for nothing type of brother.
But I ain't gonna lie, that's
me.
That's something too though. That's in our community. Why, bro? I've watched literally, nigga, couples break up and they co-parent. I'm talking about other races. And nigga, not only do they co-parent, they be going on couple trips together.
Friends.
But in our culture, you automatically, even if y'all broke the shit and it was mutual. The culture tells you supposed to hate your baby daddy. You supposed to hate your baby mama. Why the fuck should I hate somebody who I have a child with just cause? I'm dead. Bro, that shit is taught in our culture. No, y'all not supposed to like each other. And if y'all do get along, they gotta be still fucking. Why?
Gotta be.
No, they just can't be grown. They can't be grown and just getting along.
They can't be that
And that's the thing right there.
But that's
bro.
another story.
With our community, our culture.
We got to do better.
Mature. Bro. I can't stress that enough, bro. Like,
we'll tap back into that.
Not mature like a mother. Because, man, I'm telling you. Because that's something that we definitely need to tap back into. Because our culture is fucked up. But like I say, y'all say high. I still stick to low expectations. We definitely got low expectations for our fathers. The reason I say that is, like I say, is because the opposite of what y'all saying. It's mothers out here that's struggling trying to take care of their kids. And you think because you come over here and drop off a few $100s and some shoes and some clothes when school start back,
that dick
that you supposed to be, you know what I mean? That you supposed to get
dick
some style,
right?
You know what I mean? So that's the point of view I'm saying, that a mother that's struggling.
But
with
that's what I'm
kids.
saying. You talk, and when we gonna wrap it up. But you talking about niggas that's only coming through and dropping that off. I'm speaking from the niggas that nigga. I do this every single day.
See, yeah,
So if she throw a,
thing.
so if she throw a praise to me for doing this shit every day,
but I'm doing it.
then I deserve that.
Oh,
But
yeah,
but them niggas that just, you know, like you said, I came to pick my son up. All right.
I need to pick him up next week.
But hey man, we on episode 32, man, 300 Problems Podcast. We'll be back after this break.
Real talk.
Real shit.